back to the channel. We are in the kitchen and today we are whipping up some really easy, healthy-ish breakfast sandwiches. And as a busy mom, these are amazing on the go. We're gonna make them, we're gonna freeze them, and there's two different versions we're gonna make. So it's gonna be a egg McMuffin with turkey sausage or Canadian bacon. Both of those are lower in calorie. You could do an egg white version of this. We're gonna do regular egg and we're gonna make 12 of them. There's 12 of them in a batch, and then we wrap them in parchment paper, aluminum foil, we stick them in the freezer, and your kids can make these on camping. You can take them on vacations. You can heat them up in the morning in the oven, and it can just be a really easy, hot, healthy-ish breakfast, better than cereal. And so we're gonna go ahead and show you how to make those. We did a post about these a couple weeks back, and we got so many messages of, oh my gosh, how do you make them? What do you use? And so we decided just to do a video on them. When we run out of them, they are requested by our kids. And so the thing we are going to start with is 12 eggs. And I'm gonna flip you down here so you can see. So we're gonna start with 12 eggs in a bowl. And again, if you want to not do eggs, you can always do egg whites, and that is fine. And so after that, we're going to do 2 tablespoons of milk. You can do any variety of milk you want. 2 tablespoons of milk. We're gonna do half a teaspoon of pepper, or however much pepper you like. If you don't like pepper, you can omit it. If you really like pepper, you can add more, but about half a teaspoon of pepper. And then we're going to do 1 teaspoon of salt. So right in there. Then we are going to whisk the eggs and the milk. We're gonna whisk this mixture together. Now, while I'm doing this, the oven is preheating to 325 degrees. Once that's good and mixed, you're gonna take a 9x13 baking pan and you're just going to coat that in cooking spray. You don't want your eggs to stick. All right, we're now going to pour our egg mixture into the 9x13 pan. And this is gonna go in the oven at 325 for 18 to 20-ish minutes. You want it to just be done. You don't want it to be overdone. So we're gonna pop this in the oven, and this is gonna turn into 12 squares of egg. Easy peasy way to do this. So again, if you wanna use egg whites, you could easily do this with egg whites as well. While those are cooking, I measured out 12 sheets of parchment paper and 12 sheets of aluminum foil. And then I have my English muffins, and I'm going to start just kind of separating these a little bit. It makes it easier when it's time to assemble, because English muffins are typically stuck together, so you kind of have to peel them apart. So I'm just gonna do that and set them here on the plate. It makes the assembly go very fast. All right, so these just came out of the oven. I checked them at 18 minutes. The top still wasn't set, so I put it in for another 3 minutes. You can see it's still a little glossy, but you just want the egg to be set. So I'm gonna set these aside, let these cool for a few minutes, and we're gonna finish separating our English muffins. All right, these are gonna be our 2 meats. So I have turkey sausage patties. These are pre-cooked, frozen, and these are only 80 calories per patty. And then I have, this is normally over by the bacon, but this is sliced Canadian bacon. And for 2 slices of this, which is what I put on it, it's only 30 calories. So you could put 4 slices for 60 calories, but we find 2 is a really great. And my kids actually prefer the Canadian bacon to the sausage, but we normally do half and half. And then our preferred cheese is any sharp cheddar sliced cheese. And again, I'm getting everything out. This is gonna make assembly way easier. This is 11 pieces. So I'm gonna rob a piece from this pack, which is also sharp cheddar, but it's just a white variety. So that's my 12 pieces. So I have my sausage, my Canadian bacon, my cheese, my English muffins, both my papers. Now we're gonna go ahead and slice the egg. All right, now we're gonna slice our egg. So we're gonna do, I typically go right down the middle here. And you're just gonna, normally scissors will run right through it. Then I'm gonna go down the middle of this one right here. Now this one, we're gonna do 3s. So just estimate, doesn't have to be perfect. And then 3. So what you're gonna come up with are these little egg squares like this that are going to go on your patty. And that's what we got. Egg squares. All right, so now we're going to assemble. Yeah. So we're gonna start with 1 egg McMuffin, or 1 McMuffin. Then we're gonna put our egg. Then we're gonna put the cheese. And then if it is Canadian bacon, we're going to do 2 pieces of Canadian bacon, just like that. Right on top. And then this goes just like that. Now if we're doing sausage, again, same thing. We're gonna start with our egg, do our slice of cheese, and then you'd put your frozen sausage patty right there. So this is our Canadian bacon. This is our sausage. This is going to be about 50 calories less than this one. So it really just is preference. Again, I prefer the sausage. My kids prefer this one. And then once we get that done, we're going to flip it over. So top side down. And we're going to wrap it in parchment paper. And then again, top side down. We're going to wrap it in aluminum foil. And it comes out like this, okay? So it's like a little, kind of like a softball. Now, on the top of this, I'm gonna put an S for, a TS for turkey sausage. And then when we get the Canadian bacon one done, I'm gonna put a CB for Canadian bacon. So again, top side down. CB for Canadian bacon. You could also use regular bacon, turkey bacon, and then these are gonna go right in the freezer. So I'm gonna finish making all these. Right, so these babies are done. Now we are gonna pop these in the freezer, and then when we bring them in, we're gonna cook them on 375 degrees for about 20-25 minutes. That's gonna get it nice and warm. It's gonna melt the cheese, get the cheese ooey gooey. It's gonna toast the bread a little bit, and these are gonna be really delicious, hot, on the go, way healthier than what you would get at McDonald's. And again, you can make them with egg whites, you can cut the cheese out, you can make them healthier, but these are just a really great favorite in our household. In fact, we're gonna be leaving this weekend to go on a weekend trip. These are coming with us for the kids for breakfast. It's way better than having them have Pop-Tarts or a bowl of sugary cereal. They're getting some protein. They're getting, this is going to keep them full all the way until lunch. So that is our easy peasy, healthy-ish breakfast sandwiches. So if you want to see more breakfast foods, if you want to see us cook more, let us know what you want to see here on the channel. We will be back next week, same time, same place. Thanks for watching.